Hello, this is H.J. Bailey, and welcome back to Let's Play Chrono Trigger! Let's try to put Cyrus' spirit to rest. Well, there's nothing we can do in 1000 AD, so let's go back to the source of the problem here. Let's go back to the past, to the northern ruins. Now, if you try to go up here, yeah, there's a hole in the way. So, not much you can do in there. Hole in the wall? No, hole in the floor. Hole in the wall is another game. But what we want to do here is clear the monsters in this area. So let's do that. These guys, fire 2, that ought to be good enough. Yeah, pretty much everything here is weak to fire! So fire 2, flare, whatever you want to use, that'll get the job done. Unfortunately, these guys will counterattack with that MP buster. So that's one reason why I got Luca and Magus here. So that way, if one of them gets MP busted, the other one will be just fine. Now, you do not want to grab that chest right now. You want to save that for later, viewers. Unlike the regular treasure chests in 1008, or in Guardia Castle, these ones will not refill themselves if you open up the ones in the past, which actually makes sense, because other ruins, who would bother to refill them? Whereas in Guardia Castle, someone probably would have refilled it between the 400 years there. So, yeah, I like how they make that little detail here. And they probably did that by accident or not on purpose, but I like to think they did. You don't have a bar at this inn? What kind of inn is this? But I do want to rest up here because, yeah, they drained all my MP. Yeah, that was kind of annoying, but oh well. I do have Luca equipped with the golden stud, by the way, so that way, well, she can cast flare more often, or fire 2, or whatever you want, without having to suck up all those ethers. Nuts. Well, where could they have gone? This is a frickin' island, and you don't have any boats around here. Well, where are they gonna go? To the ruins? Oh, really? Yeah, remember earlier in the game he was looking for that? Well, apparently he got a lead on them. That's rather grim. But if you talk to him, you get Toma's spirits. So remember that for later. That's a completely different side quest, but I figured as long as we're here, we might as well grab this. Oh, I wonder what kind of beast. Did the beast croak? Let's find out. And let's see, this is where the carpenter lives, but I think all these guys just say the same thing. Yeah, they're just apprentices. Yep, he's getting drunk. Someone robbed him. So, what else can you do? Okay, so anyway, I don't know how you're supposed to know this, but I'll just tell you. In order to get the tools, you gotta go back to the future. Or, well, the present. I'm sure tools, or hammer and nails, haven't changed in the last 400 years. Of course, then again, they do have refrigerators and talking robots like Gato, so maybe the technology has changed. I don't know. Right in the kisser. Yeah, we just want to take the tools from that tool of your husband. Thank you. What, you put them in the refrigerator? What do you need to keep a wrench in a refrigerator for? A miter saw or something? I don't know. But anyway, okay, now that we got the tools, we take them back to, well, I don't know if that's his ancestor, but, well, the other carpenter. Are you too drunk to work? I think you've had enough. I'm not giving you the tools until you sober up, pal. No, just kidding. Yeah, you want to give him the tools so that way he can, well, start working on those ruins and patch things up there. So you give him the tools, you talk to him here. You insolent tools! No. But yeah, so you talk to him, and, well, now they're all gonna start repairing the ruins for us. So we can access different areas. So basically that's how this side quest is going to work. You go over there, kill some monsters, you come back, you have them repair some areas where the monsters were because they can't repair them, and so on and so forth. It's kind of like the Lost Sanctum, except more death. And, well, yeah, I'd say it's probably about, well, yeah, it's less backtracking, but still. There were some enemies over there. But I actually want to show this battle, because, well, there's more enemies here. Either that, or I just screwed up the last battle, and I don't want to show you guys that. One or the other. But anyway, with these guys, you want to use Flare on them. Yeah, I tried using Fire too in that last battle, off-screen, but these guys have too much HP. So, whoops. So, yeah, I screwed up a little bit there. Oh well. Can't go up there yet, though, because, well, the Carpenters couldn't get past all these monsters. They died, and then the last ones died, and, well, they became those guys. So, gotta get their bones from somewhere. Oh, wait, he's not at the bar, he's back home, sober now. So, yeah, now we have to actually pay him to restore the ruins for each time we do that. So, not that money's really a problem here. Although, I remember one time I played this game, I don't know how, but I didn't have money for that. I don't know what I could have spent my money on in a previous playthrough to screw that up, but, I mean, whatever. You kill some monsters and, well, you'll have the money. So, I mean, yeah. Kind of reminds me of getting to the Eastern, or not the Eastern Palace, the Dark World equivalent of the Eastern Palace, whatever that one was called. The one where you need Kiki the monkey and you gotta give him like 110 rupees or something to actually access the dungeon, and I didn't have enough or something. Just kind of reminds me of that. Yep, he's a tool, or fool. Too bad you don't get any extra dialogue from Magus with him here. But I felt it was appropriate to bring him anyway. Well, I'm going to give you this useless sword back because, well, it's not nearly as good as any other sword. I don't know why we really needed it to defeat Magus. It just kind of lowered his magic defense a little, but, well, I'll take what I can get. Why is the Mastermune so good against Magus anyway? I mean, I thought it was, you know, Melchior created it, or the Ruby Knife, to become the Mastermune with the Mammon Machine to destroy the Mammon Machine. What does it have to do with Magus, though? Or does it just have something to do with Lavos? Or, I don't know. And even then, we went through all that side questing just to get a sword that, I mean, it doesn't even lower a barrier or anything like that. It just slightly lowers his magic defense every round. It's like, okay. But whatever. It was still really cool. I'm just saying that it just seemed like we were going after that thing and it didn't last very long. Oh, well. Well, at least we put his soul at peace now. What's going on? Yeah, this is why I brought Magus along. Yeah, pretty much just for this. For some reason, when you have this scene with the Mastermune, Magus doesn't like it. I don't know why. Maybe you know why, viewers, but I don't. Hey, Mastermune! What do you mean by that? The hero's strength is his strength. What? The power of your mind! Or we could just fuse together again and make the exact same sword that we had the last time. But whatever works for you. What do you mean by that? Ah, the Mastermune? No, it's still called the Mastermune. Mastermune's another game, the next game. But anyway, yeah, for doing this, well, you get a new Mastermune, and it's a lot stronger than the one before. So, alright. So let's take a look at what we got there. Yeah, He has way more attack power than even the Dino Blade I got earlier, so that's pretty nice. That's also why I got the Champion's Badge on Frog now, because, yeah, there's crit rate and all that good stuff. Got the Golden Stud on Luca for all of her spells there. Sunglasses for Magus, just in case, you never know. So, alright. Now, we've pretty much done the story part of the side quest, but, well, there's still a lot of treasure I want to get here. Now, unfortunately, they haven't repaired the upstairs portion yet. So, that's pretty much all we can do. You have to go there and talk to Cyrus in order to get them to repair the upstairs, even though we've already cleared the monsters there. So we gotta pay them for double duty, I guess. Double booty duty. No, just one. But yeah, now that you've put Cyrus's spirit to rest, this area is called the Hero's Grave. So I like how they changed the name of the dungeon once you do that. It's a nice touch. Some of the dialogue from the villagers changed too. I'll show that later. But anyway, we've got a chest there. Don't want to grab that yet. I'll get that in the future first. But anyway, just like the ones before, you want to examine the chest. This one contains a Nova armor, but I don't want to get that quite yet. You just want to examine the chest, say no, so that way you power it up, and then in 1000 AD, it'll have something better. Or at least stronger, maybe not necessarily better. Honestly, I do like the Nova armor a little better, but the armor that you're going to get instead is pretty unique. Now here's something that's unique about this battle. We got one new enemy here. Let's see, we got Soul! So let's see, I want to take these guys out one at a time. Okay, so take out one of the skeletons. I want to take out the other soul. Okay, I guess you can't use physical attacks there. Just go with Dark Bomb then. Just want to take out this one guy. That's it. Okay, good. Got it. Now, what I want to do here, let's weaken the soul. Now, this is the part that I'm not 100% sure about. There is another bestiary entry that you can get here if you wait long enough. Now, I'm not 100% sure how this works. I think what you have to do is knock down one of the fallen guys there, and then wait a little while for the soul to do something there, and then you'll get another bestiary, or a new enemy. And this is the only time in the game that you can do that. If you don't do it now, you can never do it later. So anyway, we got another fallen enemy, but it is considered a separate bestiary entry. I think it's called Fallen plus Soul in the bestiary. I forget exactly. And he's a bit tougher, so that's it. So if you're going for 100% bestiary, remember to do this now. Speaking of bestiary entries, by the way, to get Cyrus's bestiary entry there, all you have to do is fight him and then get kicked out like you saw me do in the last episode, and that's it. You don't have to do anything else. So yeah, you can't kill him, but for whatever reason, just by fighting him and triggering the script that throws you out of the battle, that's enough to get you the bestiary entry somehow. I don't know why, but that's what you gotta do. So, wow, this guy's taking a while to go down. Okay, now we got him. Good job, Frog. Oh yeah, there is one more battle with those guys if you didn't do it in the last battle. Okay, so, same thing as before. We want to power up these chests. And what I'll do is, well, I'll show you what you can get from them, but then I'm just going to backtrack and undo that. So I'm not actually going to collect anything in 600 AD on screen. I'll just do that off screen. But I just want to show you what is in here so that, well, when I get them, when I do it off screen later, I won't have to do it on screen. So, okay, so now that we've cleared all the monsters in here, let's go back to 1000 AD and collect our treasure. Now in 600 AD, we only have, well, the 5 treasure chests. I think it's 5. But in 1000 AD, we got a little more stuff to get there. place is looking pretty nice. I like how they changed the color palette there a little bit. They did the same thing with Guardia Castle. Got to improve the foundation over the years. Get a Hyper Ether. Turbo Ether. Or Ether. Sorry. Aw. You saw that sparkle up there? It's a magic capsule that I'll give to Robo there. Always give the magic capsules to Robo. It's going to be very useful with those down the line. Well, even now. Okay, now here, there's another capsule, but I'm waiting to see the sparkle. I thought it was on the left side there. Maybe you gotta wait for it? Or what's that? Oh, there it is. And for some reason, I thought I saw something there, but I was like, wait, what? Okay, so now it's safe to go into 1000 AD and grab these chests. If you grab them in 600 AD first, they wouldn't be open here, unlike Guardia Castle. And for powering up this sealed chest, we get the Moonbeam armor, which I actually like the Nova armor better for its status protection, but the Moonbeam armor actually is pretty nice for Robo because he has really bad magic defense, so that helps compensate for it. So it's technically a little stronger in exchange for the status protection. There we get the Suzaku! It's a sword for Chrono that deals quadruple damage on a critical hit, so that's going to be really nice for him. I actually like the Siren's Bow a little better for Marley because it can inflict stop, I think it was, if I recall correctly. So, but I just wanted to get the other one just because, just to show you what you can get there. Now let's see how the villagers are reacting to the runes being restored now. Yep, and he's still alive. He failed. Yep, no more ghosts haunting the village anymore. Oh well. What do you mean, your kingdom? This is a completely different continent. Maybe, but I like having a little break from the action every now and then. Well, before closing up for today, let's get started on the next side quest just a little bit. Unfortunately, there is no map from talking to one of the characters at the end of time. So remember what Toma told us to do? Pour beer over his grave disrespectfully, and something will happen. Hey, it's Toma's spirit from the spirits. I thought you didn't mean that literally. I thought it was just figuratively, but anyway. Oh, really? Yeah, even though we're in 1000 AD, Toma is remembering this from the map in 600 AD. So once you talk to him, the Giant's Cave dungeon is open. You can actually go into the dungeon without talking to Toma. Even though it's not revealed there, you just press the A button on that spot, and you'll still be able to go in there anyway, but I figured I might as well show this to you anyway. But we've never shared a drink with you. I don't get drunk. There's also a speed capsule behind the tombstone there. If you didn't get it earlier, I already did. But anyway, there is one last thing that I want to do. If you go to Donatoro Mountains, back in 600 AD, and you've gotten the new Mastermune, I'm just going to call it the Mastermune. Or Mastermune, whatever. Well, there's one other thing we can do with the new Mastermune. So let's go up there and take a look. Okay, we've made our way up the mountain here. So you stand here with Frog after getting the Mastermune, and voila! You get a new item. What kind of rock? The Golden Gemstone. But can we find the Rainbow Shell that Toma failed to? Find out next time on Let's Play Chrono Trigger. This is H.C. Bailey signing off. Have a good day. Ow, quit it.